All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh by Hashem, Yahushai by Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. Peace, blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect Akim preaching and teaching this word with truth and sincerity. Shalom to the Bayath, Shadawadad, the house of David. So-called Negro, Latino, and Native American are the Israelites the Bible speaks of. All right. Including the Israelite foreigner who may look like a heathen nation, but their father's line goes back to Israel. All right, salvation is for you and you alone. This is the brother Karatazar of Men of Valor Las Vegas Camp coming back to you with another lesson today. This one's going to be entitled, Once a Devil, Twice a Beast. And really, once a devil, always a devil. All right. And America is Rome reincarnated. That fourth beast that Daniel saw in a vision. All right. In Daniel 7. All right, which is the same beast system. America is the same beast system as before. All right, and we're going to get into it. Lord willing, to be edifying as always. All right. This is going to be Revelation 13:11. It says, And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. Now this is speaking of America. All right, the two horns being the Republicans and the Democrats. All right, back in ancient Rome, you had the plebeians and the patricians, and they come as a lamb, a docile creature, but their speech is as a dragon. All right, and what do dragons do? They breathe fire. They the things that they speak, are very powerful and hurtful. All right. This devil has the power of what? The law on his side. And now, just to prove that real quick, let's actually go to that he uses this speech and his language to hurt, and to inflict, all right, pain. This devil is very crafty. I believe it's Psalms 55 or 56. I just want to make sure it's the right one. Slakia. All right, so in this lesson, we're going to get into, let me just go here. We're going to get into some characteristics of this devil and linking them to Rome. All right, and how they're being exposed now for being the devil of the, being the adversary of the Bible. All right. Let's see. I think what it was WHET. Let's see. Probably could have just went to it. Gone. Oh, no. Yep. Psalm 64:3. Who with their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows. Now, what does it mean to wet their tongue? All right, that's the laws that they put in place. That's how they wet their tongue. All right. Kind of, this is going into, all right, I believe this is King David's prayer. Yep, a Psalm of David. I'm going to read it. Psalm 64:2. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. Right. These devils are the workers of iniquity, workers of sin. All right. Those secret councils are their summits. Okay. Where they, go and plot these plans to, where they strategize their laws. All right. It says, who with their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot arrows, even bitter words. All right. So this devil's speech is very much of what John saw. All right. In verse 11. And he spake as a dragon. Continuing on, and he exercises all power of the first beast before him. Now that first beast was first shown in Daniel. All right. Fuck you. It was shown here in Daniel 7 and 7. All right. But we're going to go down to Daniel 7 and 19. All right. Because I don't want to break down this whole chapter for the sake of time. Daniel 7 and 19. Then I would know the truth of the fourth beast, which was diverse from all others. Okay, this beast system, starting with the Roman Empire, reincarnated into the American system. All right, Babylon the Great. It's diverse from all the other, kingdoms before, because they vote in. All right, they vote in their king or their Caesar. All right, today the modern president. All right, exceeding dreadful, whose teeth were of iron, and that's the strength of their military. All right, those teeth of iron goes into the military power that America has now. All right, and Rome had back then. And his nails of brass, which devoured break in pieces, and stamped with the residue of his feet. All right, because through this devil's military might, he was able to try over, all right, these other countries. All right. That's why it's going to be a big thing when the Lord take them out. All right. Because it's going to show, all right, his destruction. That he's going to show Yahweh Shemi Shai's power. Okay. It's like, yeah, my back is. Give me 1 second. It's like, my back was spazzing up on me, Akim. But continuing on, Daniel 7 and 20. And of the 10 horns that were in his head, now those 10 horns go, into the modern day EU. All right. But in these times, it was the Roman Empire and all the tributary countries. All right. All the countries that were tied, all right, to its power structure. Okay. And of other which came up, and before whom 3 fell. All right. The 3 the one that came up, all right, back in Daniel 7 and 8 was that little horn that's speaking about America. All right. The 3 that fell were the 3 that fell to America. All right. The Spanish, you had the Spanish War, the French Indian War, and then the Revolutionary War. All right. And that after that, America, pretty much became that powerhouse. All right. That was the beginning. Saki, it was the beginning of America's dominance in rulership. All right, that pretty much set it off as a power structure. Okay, that was that's the what is it called? The origin story of this reincarnated beast system. All right, and it says once again, and a mouth that spake very great things. All right, because it says that they spake blasphemies against the Most High. All right, back in Revelation 13 and 1. Let's just prove that real quick. And It says, and I stood upon the sand of the sea and saw a beast rise up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns. That's NATO and EU. And upon his horns 10 crowns, and upon his heads the name of blasphemy. All right. Now we can go to Daniel 7 and 25. It says, and he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws. And they shall be given into his hand until a time's time and dividing of times. All right, until Yahushua comes down to restore order. Okay, going back to Daniel 7 and 20. And of the 10 horns that were in his head, and of the other which came up, and before whom 3 fell, even of that horn that had eyes and a mouth that spake very great things, whose look was more stout than all its fellows. All right. And that word stout, let's go into that. That word stout is, I believe it goes into, let's just get it, H720, H7229. Great, of great power, so he was greater. All right. He had a greater appearance. All right, just as America, is the stronghold of the world, as it says in what's that? It's either Jeremiah 50 or Jeremiah 51. How is the hammer of the whole earth, all right, broken? All right, that shows America's Babylon the Great's power. All right. All right, so now let's go back to Revelation real quick, 13 and 12. And it reads, and he exerciseth all the power, all right, everything from, what's going on in that was being exercised in Rome, all right, the military strength, the fatness of the sword, all right, it's just revamped, all right, from the structures, the Colosseum, all right, that bread and circus, all right, their sorceries, all right. So, and he exercises all the power of the first beast, their democracy, before him, and causeth all the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. Right? And that meant that the Roman Empire, all right, died, but came back through what? The Renaissance period, the Renaissance age, which Renaissance goes into that rebirth, all right, where they made images. And I can't bring this out without bringing up Job. They made images, all right, in their likeness, all right. And this is going to go in to this scripture alone lets you know who Esau Edom is, all right, who the wicked is, all right. This is Job 9 and 24. It reads, because the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, all right, and who has control of the whole entire earth? The elites do, all right. The chief tribe of Esau, Edom, Amalek, all right, those small hats. He covereth the faces, the banking families. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, wherein who is he? All right. That's one thing that he does. He covers, all right, the faces of the judges, all right, but the faces of other countries that he takes over, all right, not only Israel, all right, to try to take away and put this facade that he's the chosen people when he's not, but to other countries that they took over, such as the Greeks and the Romans. All right, those were both have Japhetic origins. But when Rome was in power, all right, that was really Esau, Edom, all right, and that's for another lesson, all right. But the history of that, you know, that culture or that those lands didn't belong to him originally, all right. So let's go and get this real quick. I'm gonna get back on point with this lesson. Lord, when this will load quick, had everything pulled up. Let me, might keep, yeah, close some of these. I'll be done with Daniel. This is Ecclesiastes 1 and 9. That the thing that hath been, it is that shall be. One more time. Ecclesiastes 1 and 9. The thing that hath been, it is that which shall be. And that which is done is that which shall be done. And there is no new thing under the sun. Is there anything whereof it may be said, see, this is new? It hath been already of old time, which was before us. Okay. See, America, Babylon the Great is the Roman Empire reincarnated, coming back, all right, in these last days, all right, ultimately, so the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai, can get his revenge, all right. Same thing with the 10 horns, all right. Rome had a power system set in play just as the EU and NATO today, all right. That's why the brother out here calls it Rome 2.0. That's exactly what it is. It's revamped. All right, let's get a little imagery for y'all to see it. All right. Now this is just one example how Rome is back today. All right. This I found this is from Coin Week, ancient coins on modern coins. Now look at this. This is just one example. We know that the eagle is the biggest sign of these devils. All right. And it says it in the scriptures to prove it. They exalt they have the pride of the eagle. All right, America and Rome both used an eagle as their mascot. All right, as their symbol. All right, this is now let me scroll down a little bit. It says coin engravers inherit a rich legacy of classical art. Ancient Greek and Roman images permeate modern numismatic, I don't know what that means, design. Often an ancient design is reinterpreted in modern style, but sometimes an ancient coin is simply reproduced on a modern piece. But these are all clues that, lead to discovering who Esau Edom really is, or who America really truly is. All right. They're Esau Edom. All right. And look, it has now these are both, I don't know which one. This one's probably Roman because it has the SPQR. All right. This one could be Greek and this one could be Greek. I'm not really sure. But look, it has an olive twig on this one. Same thing on the dime. All three of these coins are on this dime right here. So that's just a quick little example. All right. But the spirit of Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai, the Holy Spirit, released these mysteries, all right, unto the apostles, all right, and to brothers to bring this information out. Slakia, I accidentally exited out of the next script I wanted to go into, which is going to be 2 Thessalonians. 2 Thessalonians 2. Let's start at 3. All right. And this is what Paul prophesied. Okay, that this devil was going to be exposed in these last times. 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there be a falling away first. All right, now that falling away first was when Jerusalem was ransacked by the Roman army. All right. Before you have the Ark of Titus, that's another thing that shows this is Rome rebuilt. All right. They have an Ark of Titus, I believe, in New York. Bringing Rome to America as a display. Yeah, we did this to you, and we have you in captivity. now worship the power from before, as we read in Revelation 13. So except that there come a falling away first, meaning that the Lord's not going to come until after, all right, Israel was scattered, because 70 AD started that diaspora, that scattering. It made the Southern Kingdom flee to West Africa. It dispersed, all right. It scattered our people. It was one of the leading causes, all right, or leading events. It says, in that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, all right, set aside for judgment. Esau Edom is set aside for judgment, all right. But after, in these last days, we would know who the son of perdition is. We know through everything that's being exposed, all right, and the control that this devil has, and the resources he's been using, and how he conducts himself, all right, that Esau Edom is or that that Esau Edom is the wicked. All right. And it says, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. And that's what this devil does. All right. And that's what he's going to do by attempting to make you bow down, as Revelation 13 and 16, 15 on down goes into bow down to his image. All right. Put that CHI to the P in you. All right. So he can be your power. All right. All right. So let's go, because we could read down on that, but I don't want to. Let's get into this devil's characteristics. Maybe I just need to refresh these pages. They were just a minute ago before I started. See, now it's going to read. Habakkuk 2 and 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by faith. All right, so whose soul is not upright in him? All right, we just read it in 2 Thessalonians. That soul of Esau Edom, all right, who opposeth and exalteth himself to all that is called God. And Israel is known as the sons of power, son of God. All right. Yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home. All right. He never stayed within the lots. All right. The lot of his inheritance. He always went. All right. To other countries and needed and took over, robbed them and murdered, for their land. Who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. And that's exactly what he did and does. See, the Lord set in place, all right, that the lands, all right, the lot was given. Okay, let's get this in Genesis 32. According to who? Israel. All right, so ultimately, this devil is taking stuff that isn't his, and that's a characteristic. All right, and the land gotten by blood, must be paid back with blood. All right, that's why Esau got a big judgment coming onto him. He got a big reward. Oh, Slakia. I went to the wrong chapter. Deuteronomy 32. I was like, wait, hold on, that's not it. But hey, that's the spirit though. Let me go back real quick. Spirit had me go there. All right. Spirit had me go there. Call Lo Yahweh Shema Shah. That's 32:9. Where is it? No, I believe it's in this chapter. It says Mount Seir is. Let me see this. I believe it's Genesis 38. Let's try that. That's what this part. Because we're exposing, through the spirit and through these scriptures. Nope. Who this devil is. Oh, probably right there. I believe it is in 32. I just couldn't catch it with my eyes. $36. Okay. It's close. So this was Esau's land was what? Mount Seir. All right. He was given that landmass. But no, they didn't they went out of that and always had their greed, to get more. All right. Genesis 36:8. Thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir. Esau is Edom. All right. So the Edomites, and they have a book called the Roman Empire and the Edomites. Okay. Proving and revealing this devil for who he truly is. Oh, Slakia. Damn it. I wanted that. Because we're going to go to show how this devil, went against the ordinances of Yahweh Shem Shai. All right. Deuteronomy 32:8. Let's get that now. The Spirit had me take a detour. All right. So Esau is Edom. All right. And he disobeyed the Most High when he went and wrapped up all those other nations, went, and heaped the land to himself, just as he does today. You look at America, how much free land there is, but yet you got everybody in these tiny cities. All right. Because all that land is owned by these elites. All right. Deuteronomy 32:8. When the Most High, you could drive for hours on the highway, and see nothing but fields. But there's not enough resources. in America for its people. This is Deuteronomy. It makes no sense. That's those laws that they put in place. This is Deuteronomy 32 and 8. When the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, he separated the sons of Adam. He set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel. So every other nation was given a lot according to the children of Israel. All right, and they're supposed to stay in that land. All right. It says, for the Lord's portion is his people. Jacob is the lot of his inheritance. All right. The Lord doesn't deal with Esau Edom. He hates Esau Edom, the so-called white man. And doesn't the scripture say if the Lord hates something, we should too? Let's get that, because hate what? You got these damn reprobates saying that we don't hate Esau. No, we hate his we hate that devil because we know who he is and what he's truly done to our people. All right. But those that look like Esau, Edom, all right, and their spirit goes back to see Psalms 139. It's a good one. That look like a Edomite, but their father's line goes back to Israel, and their spirit, it is right. All right, we got love for them. It's not a skin color thing. I thought it was in the Apocrypha, but we gonna go right here. See, this proves that the Lord isn't dealing with these Edomites. Proverbs 6 and 16. These 6 things do the Lord hate. 7 are an abomination unto him: a proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood, a heart that deviseth wicked imaginations, feet that be swift in running to mischief, a false witness that beareth lies, that speaketh lies, and when he soweth discord among, and he that soweth discord among his brethren. All right. Now you got these other camps sowing discord among their brethren, and speaking lies, just as the devil, just as Esau Edom. Ain't nothing said. Yeah, ain't nothing different. That wasn't the one I was looking for though. Let's see if this is what I hated. Yo, that's a good one. Sirach 15 and 2. The Lord hateth all abomination, and they that fear Yahweh love it not. All right. But we hate what the Lord hate. All right. Those that are true. All right. True followers of this truth. All right. And really seeking Yahweh Bashim Shai. All right. We hate what this devil is doing, man. So Nope. Let me see if there's one more. Let me see. Let's go here. I'm going to try that Psalms 139 out. It's Psalms 139 and where it at? Yeah. 139 and 22. It says, I hate them with perfect hatred. I count them my enemies. Search me, O power, and know my heart. Try me and know my thoughts. And if there be any wicked way in me, and lead me in the way of everlasting. See, but just more. Actually, let's start at 19 and read it back. Surely thou wilt slay the wicked, O power, depart from me. Therefore, ye bloody men. Who's that bloody man? Esau, Edom. For they speak against thee wickedly, and thine enemies take thy name in vain. All right. Do I not hate them, O Lord, that hate thee? And am not I grieved with those that rise up against thee? This is what I was looking for. I hate them with the perfect hatred. I count them my enemies. Call all y'all, but Shimon al Shai. All right. We hate these devils and everything that they doing and everything that they stand for. All right. Y'all going into chains. All right. We 37 minutes. Let me breeze through these and we're going to close it out because it's going to take too long to load. Let's actually get that next. All right. So back in Habakkuk 2 and 5, it says, yea, because he transgresses by wine. What is that wine that he gives? The Western philosophy, that strange woman. He is a proud man. All right. Then we just read that the Lord hate the proud, neither keepeth at home. Who enlargeth his desire is hell. All right. Because pretty much everything that the devil doing is going to put his ass right back in the ground, in a pit, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. All right. Shall not all of these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his? How long? And to him that ladeth himself thick clay. Because these devils put themselves up to be the Most High, and continuously take what's not theirs, as we went into in Deuteronomy 32 and 8, and then in by them, going outside of their boundaries. All right, well, the Lord gonna take away your damn land too. All right, and thinking about what they took the promised land, all right, away from the Israelites, right? They're setting themselves to be a nation that they not, and they've always done that through history. This is Micah 2 and 2. All right, but today, all right, and now I gotta get that in Isaiah 14. Okay, let's wait for that to load. Micah 2 and 2, and they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage. Right? They done took and try to set themselves up, going back into the covering the faces of the judges. They oppress a man in his house, even his heritage, taking away his land, taking away who he is. All right, that's the works of these devils. They deserve everything that they got coming to them. All right, and Yahweh Shemel Shai gonna reward them. He gonna reward, he gonna reward them. We're not gonna get Psalms 10. We're going to go straight into that reward. See, Isaiah 14:2, and the people shall take them, all right, and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of Yahweh for his servants and handmaids, and they shall take captives whose captives they were, and shall rule over their oppressors. Yahweh Shem Yahshua is going to set us back up in our land that belongs to us, all right? He's going to deliver us from this captivity and take us back into our land, Jerusalem, Israel, all right? And then we're going to have these other nations for servants, slaves. Jeremiah 13:22. And if thou say in thine heart, wherefore come these things upon me? Why is this happening to me? For the greatness of thine iniquity are thy skirts discovered, and heels made bare. All right? Because of what you have done in your past, you damn devils are going to get what you got coming to you. Judgment. All right. Can the Ethiopian change his skin, or the leopard his spots? Then ye may also do good. This devil can't do good. It's not in him. There's no upright thing in him. All right. That are accustomed to do evil. All right. Let's drop down one. This is thy lot. The portion of thy measures from me, saith Yahweh, because thou hast forgotten me and trusted in falsehood. This is Slaki. I believe that goes back into, yeah. But yeah, that's the main thing. A wicked person, especially the wicked, cannot do good. All right. They cannot be righteous. Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai didn't make them that way. They'll always have a desire, all right, to sin. This is Isaiah 47:1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai is going to take out America, all right, via ICBM missiles from Russia and a cleanup crew, all right, with angels in those chariots of Israel, the so-called UFOs and UAPs. All right, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate, right? Because you can be through. Take the millstone and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. And through this word and these epistles we put up, all right, we're showing you this devil for who they really are through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, and that means their sin will be exposed. All that Pedialyte activity, the Mo stuff, all right, the Obama care, which I'm just, the Obama scandals that previously came out that Tucker been talking about. All right, everything's being exposed from the devil, but the Maxine Waters, all right, and the plant the grievousness that has done. Thy shame will be seen. I will take vengeance. Who's going to take vengeance? Yahweh Shai is going to take vengeance. Payback. And I will not meet thee as a man. Yahweh Shai is coming down with all power in his glorious estate. All right. His angelic being. All right. And he's going to destroy Babylon the Great. Psalms 137:7. Remember, O Yahweh, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, when Jerusalem comes back, right? Who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof, raise the roof on these children, on these people, the Israelites. They said, raise it. They said, raise it to us. So remember that. All right. To be bare, be nude, uncover, leave destitute, discover, empty, pour out. So they were all for it. All right. When the shoe was on the other foot, when Yahweh Bashim Yahshai was using the Edomites to chastise his people, the Israelites, the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American, these devils added more of that perpetual hatred to it. They got nations to come and be confederate against these people. All right, this people, our people, the Israelites. It says, "Oh, daughter of Babylon," and that daughter of Babylon is America today. Babylon the Great, who art to be destroyed. Happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. All right. Yahweh Shem Yahshua is going to put that righteous hatred if we don't even got it right now. All right. But he's going to put that anger in us, that divine anger. All right. That righteous anger. He's going to do that. and we're going to do this. Lord willing, we have the Spirit on us in that day. So with that, Lord willing, this has been an edifying lesson. Title once again was Once a Devil, Twice a Beast. Call Halal Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rekakwadash, Shalom to the elect, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. Peace, blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect Akim, teaching and preaching this truth. All right, Shalom. Shalom, Kwam Yasharala, and Wa Abal Ball.